I think in ministry, one way that God has demonstrated his faithfulness in my weakness is in bringing around me people who could either lovingly confront me with my own sins and impatience, and in giving people who are gifted in ways that I am not, that has helped my own ministry. So one example comes to mind. On one particular occasion, I had been very impatient with some things that some people on our youth ministry staff were doing. I felt like they had been interacting inappropriately with some other people on the staff, and I had fired off an email kind of issuing a rebuke, and the next day, the elder at our church that was in charge of youth ministry showed up at my office, and the minute I saw him, I knew, oh boy, he's here to talk about that email. And sure enough, he was. But he spoke to me in such a wise, respectful, kind sort of way, and asked me to look at it in another from another perspective, and basically said, "Look, I'm sympathetic with what you said, but it really discouraged the folks in the youth ministry." And I was sort of bowing up. My pride was bowing up. I was self-justifying, and he walked out of the office, and I didn't agree with what he said to me. Well, about 24 hours went past, and I realized he was completely right. I had tried to address the problem in the right way, but I actually addressed it in the wrong way. And he loved me enough and loved them enough to come and talk to me about doing it the right way. And I'm just so thankful to have elders who love me and love our staff and love the kids that would be willing to come and just say, I think you did that the wrong way. And I see that as the way the Lord ministered in my weakness. My pride and my impatience got in the way of supporting my staff the way I should have and addressing my staff the way I should have. And the Lord was faithful to me through that faithful elder who loved me enough to tell me.